You good over there, buddy? You all right,
Did she wake
DPO?
up?
You okay?
You know, me and Ian Engel had it in a position too long. That's it.
Oh, you just moved. Them boys just snapped on you. They popped. But here's a question for you, DPO. Well, not even a question. Here's what I just heard. Someone said, and I saw this in the video. So this is the same words the dude said it. Somebody said that Drake makes
Yeah,
music
she
for
slept,
people
but I had to get up to use the
that
bathroom. So I
sigh
had it
until someone asked them what's wrong.
I was hoping she'd go back to bed.
How do you feel about that?
It's
Sorry,
funny
guys.
as shit.
Huh?
Sorry, guys.
No,
That's
you're
funny
good.
as shit.
I just asked DPO a question because he's a Drake fan, right?
I mean, a
Oh
lot of people make those memes like them shits be funny as hell. I'll be laughing left and right. I didn't know they came back around.
So the question, what I heard was, and this is the same way the dude said in the video. He said someone said Drake makes music for guys that sigh until someone asks them what's wrong. I just wanted to know how you felt about that one.
I don't listen to Drake.
Neither do I.
I don't listen to Kendrick. Oh, I guess I lied. One song from Kendrick, "Humble." That's only one.
Do we have to get you cultured?
I'm white, boy.
We gotta get him
There's no
cultured.
culture. There's no culture.
Do
For
you have
me.
enough culture in your pinky toe though?
I don't know. I'll be saying some hood ass shit when I'm playing games.
Well, I mean they've heard it. We've been live a few times.
The games take over.
I know you're not
The
talking.
Aeon and him takes over.
Yesterday, man. So happy belated Memorial Day, or however you say it. I feel like that was just so wrong to say belated, but even though it's a Tuesday, happy Memorial Day at all. And then previously, also, in case we forgot the last episode, previous Mother's Day. We had something planned, but we forgot about that for that episode. I apologize. But let me just. So yesterday, I'm the only one of the three that had to go to a 9 to 5. They're playing Phasmophobia. And it's a 2-in-1 special on this story. First they're hunting a ghost named Richard. This motherfucking DPO is taunting the ghost the entire time in the game because the ghosts in the game Phasmophobia, if you've never played it, they can actually hear you. This motherfucker right here is gonna keep going retard. Retard. He kept calling that man retard. So when that motherfucking ghost got his ass,
Watching Richard, okay, Richard.
DPO screamed like he went off, like he was about to put belt to ass. He's like, "Son of a bitch, he got me." I'm like, "That's what you get for calling him a retard."
I called him Richard, okay, just because he felt like a retard was his problem.
Now we go a few minutes later. I'm in my 9 to 5. I'm up front by the register by myself for a moment. I don't know what was going on because I couldn't see what they were doing. I'm just listening while I'm in the Discord with them. All I heard was Aeon scream, "Run, get the fuck out!" And I swear to God, I started sprinting to the fucking door. And I had to realize something. I'm like, wait a minute. I'm not in the fucking game. I'm in real life. What the fuck? Hold on. Wait a minute. Let me calm my ass down here a bit.
Recheck himself.
Let me calm my ass down here a bit.
All right, let me explain what happened on our end. Like you said, you couldn't see it. We're in the map Point Hope. It's the lighthouse map of the game. We were doing a challenge to just find 3 ghost types at Point Hope, and while doing it, sadly, in the first floor, right by the main entrance, is a bathroom. That's where the ghost room was. So we put everything in there. Dave was talking his shit. I mean, DPO was talking his shit. And, let me back up because I'm pretty sure the ghost is getting pissed off at this point. So,
which that ghost was. I'm gonna add that in there.
I step outside at him. I see the front door slowly close. And I was like, oh no. And then it closed in my face. I was like, run! And by that point, he couldn't get out fast enough.
It was a little too late.
He screamed at you like Keith David did in that one Call of Duty game. Talk about Ramirez, get on that roof. Ramirez, get the fuck off the roof. Oh, that was
All I heard was
hilarious.
run. By the time my book was down, I was dead. I was set up. All right.
But besides that, welcome back everybody to the Stone Viewpoint Podcast. I'm Vinny.
Welcome all to my domain. So let me break it all down for you. I ain't never giving up, I ain't never giving up. Taking that crown from you. I ain't worried about you, I ain't never. So let me break it all down for you. I ain't never giving up, I ain't never giving up. Taking that crown from you. I ain't worried about you, I ain't never. So let me break it all down for you. I ain't never giving up, I ain't never giving up. Taking that crown from you. I ain't worried about.
I'm Vinny. That's DPL and that's Aeon. And today, on today's episode, there's really not going to be much wrestling talk, to be honest with you, because we're to our regular 45-minute standard episode since it's just the three of us. So 45 minutes to an hour. Besides that, there won't be much wrestling talk. We haven't really been we're catching up on some things, and then we haven't really heard much on the wrestling scene, like from behind the scenes in a sense. Well, I haven't. I don't know about DPO here.
Too much.
But one thing I do want to talk about that I'm still trying to fathom, but I don't know how to fathom, is apparently that the latest SpongeBob episode that they're going to release is going to be the last and final appearance of Patrick.
A what?
So Patrick Star in whatever episode of SpongeBob, I don't know if this happened now, if the episode already came out or if it's coming out this week, but it's
You
going
can't
to
have SpongeBob
literally
without Patrick, SpongeBob, Squidward, Mr. Krabs, and
that's what they're
Sandy.
doing. They're getting rid of Patrick. I don't even know
Boycott
why. There's not
SpongeBob.
enough. I haven't gotten enough information. It's just all the stuff I found has said this will be his last and final appearance.
Probably the voice actor quitting.
I wouldn't say voice actor quitting. I would say maybe he's got something going on. Maybe he's stepping down for a moment till they can find somebody that can do the voice.
His voice ain't hard to do. I'm pretty sure they can find replacements.
Yeah, I can do it. Like deadass, I can do a Patrick voice, no problem. I've been doing it since goddamn middle school.
Yeah, a lot of people can do the voice. They're doing it for some reason.
It's like really confusing for me. And I'm not saying like it doesn't make sense. It's just I haven't seen enough information on why, they're getting rid of Patrick. Maybe I feel like maybe it's due to him having his own show. Or
He'll be back.
now it seems to just be a bunch of rumors at the moment, but still. Then also with Rick and Morty newest season dropping, we also had confirmation that Rick and Morty is finally getting that fucking movie we've been wanting.
The one with Cthulhu?
I don't
Oh, yeah,
know.
what?
But the creator, Dan Harmon, I think I said his last name wrong, I apologize, has officially confirmed that the feature-length Rick and Morty movie is in active development at Warner Bros. Animation. Rather than using the movie to introduce sweeping canon changes or dramatic shift in tone, Dan wants to treat the film as a 90-minute super episode. The goal is to take a classic Rick and Morty adventure and use the massive feature film budget to deliver incredibly detailed, high tier animation and sequence design, which I think would be fantastic, to be honest. Majority of stuff in here that I'm looking at is mostly sent by me. I have not seen one thing sent by DPO.
Yeah, I don't think I said too much, but I pretty much saw a lot of the stuff that you said as well.
I mean, feel free to jump in anytime. Feel free to jump in.
The Rick and Morty one was pretty new to me.
Now, there's also, since we were still on the topic of like movies and comic books and stuff like that, it's also been confirmed that Matthew Lillard is cast in the new Superman movie. Now, some people there was this one rumor that went around last week that, again, rumor that he may be playing Jay Garrick Flash. A lot of people have been saying make him play Plastic Man or a Superman
Yeah,
villain.
but I can see him as Plastic Man.
Plastic Man 100%. But a lot of people were like getting mad because someone said Jay Garrick Flash. And I'm like, I don't think he would have been bad. I really think if he was playing Jay Garrick Flash, that would have been really nice.
Yeah.
But everybody is really pushing for Plastic Man. I can see why, because again, this is Matthew Lillard we're talking about. This is the man that could go into a horror film with no problem. This is a man that has played Shaggy for a very, very long time. So I don't know what much people expect, but hey, it's gonna get good.
I mean, I could see him also as Jay Garrett Flash. I thought that would be something interesting. I feel like that's pushing his.
I can see him playing as like a
Boundary.
great actor. Like the old school Green Lantern.
Oh, Alan Scott. That's a good one.
Yeah. I can see him playing that.
I mean, they got the whole Manticore already showing up, so why not? I was honestly thinking, to be honest with y'all, if he was to play someone, and I'm like, it's a Superman film, so maybe you want to do like a two villain feature, like they always do in villain films somehow. Because you think about the first one that happened, it was Lex Luthor and Bizarro in a sense. I think that clone of him is gonna be Bizarro. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't think so.
But it's something like that, right? Or if you think about what the fuck is that movie? Like the Amazing Spider-Man 2, where he not only took on Electro, but then he took on Harry Osborn's Green Goblin. I have some opinions about that movie, and they're not actually hateful opinions, to be honest. Besides the one flaw, I think that fucked up the entire movie.
I can see him play as Brainiac. I don't see why not.
Brainiac, I mean, is the main villain, so why not? But who I thought of was oh fuck, what's his name? What's that Superman villain's name? I was thinking Metallo or Toyman.
I don't see him playing that. Hello, the voice, sure.
Or what's the other one's name? He's you know how Batman has Batmite, he's got the other guy.
Oh yeah, Mephisto.
Not Mephisto, the little short fucker. The only way you can get rid of him is you say his name backwards.
Yeah, Manifesto. Not a Manifesto. Something like that though.
Yeah.
What's that?
Like how Batman has Batmite. But I'm repeating that for those that know who we're talking about, just so you have the image in your head. Have the image in your head. Lord bless you. Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Now, one thing we did get is the one film a lot of Adam Sandler fans have been waiting for, because we all knew he was supposed to make this until Cameron Boyce passed away. and we are now
Who?
official. The boy that played his son, the younger son, Cameron Boyce.
Oh yeah.
We are officially now getting Grown Ups 3. Lord bless you again. God damn it.
Stop. See,
I'm
this is the
trying.
reason why.
I'm trying. We're officially getting Grown Ups 3. Netflix has announced it, and it states here that everybody's coming back from the first movie. So you're getting Adam Sandler, Kevin James, David Spade, Chris Rock, and Rob Schneider.
The
And
gang's back together.
so far, from what it says, what is supposed to be rumored is so far the story is that lake house, everything is going back to the first one. That lake house they all went to, that kind of what makes the movie great.
Mm-hmm.
Adam Sandler's character Lenny is supposed to somehow inherit that house.
Okay.
That's about as much information as I found. Thank God. If somebody has some more, that would be 100% lovely. I'm not gonna lie. Then we also
Duck
got
season.
new, huh?
This enemy said it's rabbit season. I said no, it's duck season. I shot him in the face.
Ah, got you. Then we also got news about Universal reportedly developing a new live action Grinch movie.
And no. Sorry, but no.
The only thing that I know of is that fans are like, even in the comments of the post I sent, fans are debating like who's really gonna be able to step up into that role of Grinch, like how Jim Carrey did it.
I mean, Jim Carrey had to go through fucking CIA training of torture just to do the Grinch, plus an additional smoking cigarettes.
Is that really true?
Yeah,
The CIA part.
yeah, the CIA. He had a CIA torture person teach him the ways of like kind of studying your mind to put the Grinch suit on because it was pure torture.
I always wonder how bad it was to wear that suit. Sometimes I didn't really think it was a suit. I always thought it was like, I always thought he had on gloves, and the only thing they did was just put him in underwear, give him like a little fat prosthetic
Oh,
belly.
CGI? No,
No,
dude.
not
All
CGI. Like they actually put the fur on majority of his body, but they gave him a fat suit in a sense. Gave him like gloves for like the furry fingertips. Cause like I
nope,
remember in the movie, I just remember him, being able to move his toes around, hands,
nope.
and
It
then
was all one suit.
What movie then?
I can't really say much at this point. I really can't say much. So, um, now I have been thinking about us going live. I'm bringing this up as just kind of a topic. Us going live, kind of watching like the game debut stuff. Like PlayStation State of Play. The Xbox Showcase, EA stuff, and the Game Awards a lot more. Just so we could be right there with our community and stuff, and other gaming fans to get so they can see our reactions and stuff. Like for instance, I know all of us have games that we plan on buying and playing. Me especially, because like I just got access to one that I'm gonna start streaming tonight. That I'm really really happy for because it's taken me a minute to go through all the James Bond movies. Because it took me a while to get into James Bond. He was one of those characters a lot of people just overhyped for me.
You got
So then we also got a confirmed date for moving forward. Let me say that because I'm the only one like really announcing shit.
Hold on, we're letting you talk.
No, I'm saying I'm the only one really I'm announcing this stuff, but I'm not. I just had a moment where I'm like, did I really just say that and not like say to continue to move forward with like the topics and stuff? I just kept it going, like we was just having like I didn't give a fuck, like maybe we call it Stone Viewpoint for a reason, Jenny. We call it Stone Viewpoint for a reason.
Things
Oh,
happen.
we also got another guest. That's Harry right there, everybody.
Who?
If anybody's wondering.
They didn't need to know his name. They just could have seen he was an invisible force that was just here. He could just been my cat that I pet like an evil villain.
Hey. Leave Gary alone. Leave Gary alone. All right. All right. Leave Gary alone. Everybody may love Gary as much as you will. Just as much as you
My
will.
little guy.
All right, so here's something. How do you guys feel?
Mm-hmm.
Since we're still on the topic of movies and stuff. If Bullseye from Toy Story, the horse, started talking.
Where the
That wouldn't
fuck was
bother me.
this for the past 10 years?
Huh?
Maybe he was a spy.
I'm gonna look at him. Well, where the fuck was this? Was the past 10 years? This is gonna be my question.
I'm so serious. It's reported.
Like, you could talk since when?
No. It's reported that in the latest Toy Story movie that they're making.
I'm just saying, like, if nobody calls it out, they have it like they have some like funny ass like excuse or anything. Like, cool. But if he
The
just starts talking and
excuse-
nobody says anything, I'm gonna be like, what the fuck?
The excuse is apparently it's supposed to be a sequence scene where it's like an imagination playtime, like you know how you're playing with your toys as a kid, you're making storylines and shit. It's supposed to be something like that. But the person voicing them is Alan Cunning, aka Nightcrawler, aka Loki from fucking Son of the Mask. We don't talk about the Son of the Mask.
It wasn't that fucking bad of a movie.
We don't talk about the Son of the Mask.
It wasn't that terrible. I mean, it was.
We don't talk about the Son of the Mask.
It was mad, but it wasn't bad.
There's reasons I don't talk about the movie. Okay, there's just reasons.
He must have had a sexual experience that made him not like the movie.
Now, you imagine a 3-year-old actually being able to do the same things that baby did in the movie and torturing you for your life. Okay, you imagine that.
So you had a possessed baby?
I still think to this day that little nigga is possessed, but I don't know anymore.
Just not having it.
I don't know anymore, dog. I really don't. Now, here's something. Now the GIF switched the topics into like real world stuff going on. Well, there is one more thing, movie wise. Punisher, the John I can't pronounce his last name. I get it one time and then I don't get it again.
John.
He played Ben Affleck's brother in The Accountant.
John Bernthal?
Yes.
Some shit like that.
They're confirming that he's getting his own, and finally his own solo Punisher film. Thank you. Jesus, been waiting for that one for a fat fucking minute.
Wait, wasn't the recent Punisher solo film?
Somewhat, yes, but it was a TV special. Now, what I did learn is actually he helps write and produce and everything else, and behind the scenes, like camera work and stuff on the Punisher, which is really great because I watched the special. I don't know about if you guys haven't, so I'm not gonna try to spoil it. And my only thing is, I wish it would a little bit longer, because, man, when you watch the fight scenes and that shit, you just want more. Like, it was really good to me. I like the conflict, everything about it. I just wanted more. I didn't want it to end. I wanted it to keep going.
Yeah, I heard it was good.
but it was really good. Again, I just felt like I just felt like they really should have kept going because there felt like there was so much more to show. But maybe we'll get that in the movie after Spider-Man Brand New Day. I'm trying to look at the camera. I'm not even looking at the camera. I'm looking directly at this screen like I'm looking at the camera. But to switch over into, as I was saying, switch over into some real world stuff. Basically switch topics. Have you gentlemen ever heard of
Oh wait, I got an announcement. Damn it.
Oh, go ahead, Aeon.
So back in the a couple weeks, last time we had get my ass whooped here. So a couple weeks ago, last time we did a podcast, I announced Destiny 2 is finally on its last leg and dying.
Mhm.
Oh, Bungie confirmed that June 8th or 9th will be its last official update. Fall of an empire, but at the same time, I mean they really ran out of ideas when it came to Light and Dark the Light and Darkness story.
Never played. Heard about it a lot. Never played.
It was a
watched the
good game.
gameplay.
Then they really messed up by what's the word? Taking away paid DLC. That's where they messed up.
Hmm.
They
Oh,
literally took away and voted $100 when the game first came out for the season pass,
Okay.
dang.
and then after Cade dies, it hasn't been the same since Cade.
Damn.
They killed off one of the main characters who should have never. It should have never happened. But they brought him back for the last DLC, then took him away again. And then that's when they switched Zavala's voice actor from Lance Reddick to Keith. What the fuck was that? Keith. What was his name? Keith David became the new Zavala. Wasn't the same, and just everything just wasn't it.
Everything changed when the Fire Nation attacked.
Pretty much.
And only the Avatar,
Usually,
master of 4 elements, could save us all.
usually
I
how it
mean,
goes.
Yo, speaking of Netflix, where the fuck is season 2 and 3 of the live action, dog? I got time to drop little fucking Easter eggs, but not a date for when that's coming out.
They're just fucking up like everybody else.
Like,
they jumped my ass.
No
since we're
faith in anybody
still,
anymore.
I forgot about this, but I want to hop in on this real quick. Apparently, Chris Tucker is officially in talks to return to smoking in Last Friday, like the final Friday movie.
No, he could go somewhere. He was on the FC list.
Damn. Bum, bum, bum.
Now, the only information about Last Friday that everybody has gotten, I think, but what I've got, the story will be about the neighborhood being, gentrified.
I don't know, man. It can't be the same. It should have ended with Debo.
Well, it can't because the actor that played Debo had passed away.
Yes, that is correct.
Now, since we're on, since we're on fucking topics of video games, we do have another Mortal Kombat game in the works now as well.
And what's up? You said we got
Either
another Mortal
either
Kombat
9 or Shaolin Monks. Ed Boon posted a tweet
game.
asking people which one they want.
I don't know if it will be a reboot. I just heard there was just one in the works. Then there's also We're getting a Def Jam. Yeah, Def Jam Fight for New York is being remastered and in development.
Yeah. Also, shout out to the new CEO of Xbox. She has been changing a lot of things for Xbox within the past few
Now
months of her being the CEO. She dropped the price of Game Pass. She has restarted the Helix project. She will be giving us classics coming the Helix project. She's really been changing a lot of things around and involving less of the make sure more of the people do the work instead of the AI, which is very good.
Now, speaking of that,
So,
right? She had a thing she was doing. I forgot what exactly it was, but EA apparently interrupted it. There's a feature they're gonna introduce. I'm on a whole different feature right now. That when you get your Game Pass, you get to select which games by which brand, even by which studios and stuff you want. Now, EA just stopped them from having a feature to do something, and immediately this post kept going around my feeds everywhere. They were just going about, yeah, so we know what game company we're not gonna fuck with for a while.
Ubisoft,
EA Games,
yeah, EA
aka
games.
Ubi.
Yeah,
because they've been on some really sneaky shit lately,
yeah.
especially after the company got sold.
Straight trash.
But no, god damn it, I can't remember what it was.
Okay, so like 6 weeks until Assassin's Creed drops. That's good. I was wondering about that.
Yeah, man, Assassin's Creed Resync is gonna be good. I'm not gonna lie.
Indeed, it is. Bless you. Black Myth Wukong.
Can't wait for part two.
Black
So
Myth Wukong.
What is it?
Black Myth Wukong.
Yeah, part two. It's called something else now. Black
Nice.
well,
Mist something.
Nice.
so
I want to
shifting
get
into topics
get it.
again. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
No, I was just saying I want to get Wukong. Eventually, I'll end up getting it.
So, have you boys ever heard of Pisky?
What is it?
Pisky?
Oh, piss
No.
that he puts a dab of whiskey in.
No, that's it's not it. I don't know what your obsession is with certain things of the human body, but apparently,
I mean, you make it sound like that.
it technically is what it is. But hear me out.
I'm just thinking how any foreigner would think.
Hear me out. I'm reading it to you. It says the urine of a diabetic person contains so much sugar that it can be purified and made into a high-end single malt whiskey.
Yes. Yes.
I have no clue if Aeon was saying yes to the game or if he was just saying yes because he knew this information.
I knew this information.
I feel like Aeon has tried some experiments that he is not going to admit on camera.
I went to medical school, you asshole.
I know, I'm just fucking with you.
Damn.
And then
Chill with
also,
you.
earlier today from what I saw, apparently Pope Leo the 24th, if I'm reading it, no, the 34th, says AI needs to be disarmed.
AI is
Man,
getting very dangerous.
to a degree, he's not wrong. But at the same time, who gives a fuck what the Pope says?
I've known.
I mean, I'd say it like that, but like they're
I
just a
mean,
government scheming, just like the rest of the high powers. You
it's
know,
all
they'll
fun
tell
and
you,
games until you get arrested for nothing, and then bam, you're in courtroom, and it's an AI video of you.
"Yep, No, 1,000%. Or, that's why I say, like, they're not wrong. They're not wrong.
Raise your hand if you know that from experience.
Or just think about it come election time, and
Are they going to start using?
every American's being deceived by AI videos for their political party or voter or whoever.
Or they're going to start using AI to try to prevent crime, and
Hmm.
doing so lock up innocent.
Hmm.
They're
Honestly,
going to scan your face and then run an AI, and then bam.
it's something they shouldn't have released so soon. It's something that should have still been in development even further, because AI is a good, helpful tool that people should use as a tool to help with their everyday lives, not use it every day to run their lives or depend on just for anything. It's a partnership, and that's what it should be. But humans are too idiotic to realize that.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I can agree with DPO, but my thing is still don't use AI at all.
At this point now, no, you should not be using AI because of the amount of water that it's using. Soon you will have no water to drink, and you think your gas is high? Just imagine what you'll be paying for a bottle of water.
Now,
$100,
speak
$20,
speaking of
300.
water, which you're right, and then don't forget, people, for nerds like us three and those out there that watch us that are nerds yourselves, the price of RAM has went up because of AI.
Yep, it's another reason.
But speaking
Like,
of some
say no
things,
to data centers. Say no to data centers until they find a real eco-friendly way to go about this. One that's actually going to help with the earth. We coexist with the earth. We do not rule the earth, because at any day, the earth could say, fuck you, and kill us all. Just remember, the earth's going to keep on living. Does not need us. We need it.
it's not wrong there. Why do you think those zombie games do what they do? But besides that, there is one thing, DPO, you actually do have to talk about. There's another thing I have to talk about now that I remember it. But we'll get to that later on. But the last thing I want to talk about before DPO takes over real quick here. This also popped up today saying Trump vows to work very hard to intact and permanent daylight savings time.
Be honest with you, the daylight savings time is unnecessary.
Well, enact. Sorry, I said that wrong. Which here's my question. Do you guys think it's unnecessary?
Daylight savings times, yes, it was meant for the war. Back in World War, I believe one or two, and it's been unnecessary.
What about you, DPO?
Time is a figment of our imaginations.
And
This does not exist, and time is not real. It is man-made just for us to keep track of our existence. Nothing less, nothing more.
are you sure time is not real? Because I mean, we
Its
have
time is
data.
not real.
Time is not real. Go to fucking
Time is
space. Go to space. Go to space. Tell me about your time and space.
time is a man-made construct.
Just for us to understand and help us keep track.
I was more so
Yeah,
asking in a sense of
Because like you can go a light year away from this planet. Like, you know how many years is gonna go by the time you get back here? Like, it's a non-factor. Time does not exist.
I was more so asking in the sense of, are you sure? Because you know, I
explain
don't know, man.
yourself. Spit it out.
I'd be
Fucking
waiting
lost my
for him.
train of thought
This
already.
this is what takes so long. I'll be trying to wait for him to tell me what he wants to say.
I done lost my fucking train of thought because then y'all just tag team my shit when I wasn't trying to ask to
It
defend
don't mean to
time.
tag to your shit. It's just like,
Defend yourself.
Here's my thing. I'm not defending that time isn't a real thing. I was just asking in more of a sense of what if someone came along the lines and kind of proved us wrong? And maybe this is because I'm fucking stoned right now and I'm thinking about this. So like certain things aren't
There
clicking.
is no way to prove time exists.
I mean, again,
Like,
I get that 100%. I'm just saying, what if someone came along? What if someone came along, proved this wrong, and
I
now
mean,
we have to
because
sit here and
in
question
theory, because in theory,
how this is right? Is what I'm
everyone
saying.
listen. No. In theory, everyone time travels. Everyone. If you opened up and looked on the internet and seen a video, you time travel. You're watching a video from the past. Saying
stop.
time is a very meaningless yet meaningful concept.
I
I
got.
mean,
I
if
don't have
you
much to
are
add
in the
on.
singularity of a black, all time will stop for you, and all time will stop and move forward and backwards and side to side for you
At the same time,
at the exact same time.
who said we aren't even in a black hole right now? You know, that's the fucked up part.
You know, speaking of that, right? This is kind of maybe moving away from like the time subject, but was I at the 9 to 5 yesterday? No, not the yesterday, Saturday, and I'm talking to this one guy. I'm talking to my one coworker, and like y'all know me. I can't stand people that act like Billy from Billy and Mandy. If that makes sense.
Indeed, you know, we can't really say it because it's not. We might, get banned. Somebody might feel away,
I
but
don't give a fuck how you
the
feel.
lack of knowledge that people display, yes, or
And
the lack of common
we were
sense.
we were talking, and it was literally we were just agreeing that there's really no hope for what's going on at the moment, and if there is, it's got to be one hell of a strong beacon. And I'm like, this is the type of I had said along the lines, this is the type of shit that makes me think we're in the Matrix. And he had brought up, he doesn't believe. This wasn't a back and forth, mind you. This was not a back and forth. This was just a conversation. And he was saying, I don't really believe in the Matrix thing because it doesn't really add up with how stuff is. So I'm sitting there and I'm thinking about it. I'm like, a lot of people do say they don't believe in the Matrix thing because how could we really? It's along the lines like, how could we really be in a simulation and not know it, or how could we be in a simulation and not feel it? If I'm making sense along those lines.
Not feel that you're a bunch of ones and zeros coded.
Thank you. That one. Yeah, that one. Not the way of feeling like we can't feel that something's wrong around us on the world, which a bunch of people do,
You know,
but it's more so like,
there is a scientist that actually proved down to the very small molecule that we actually are ones and zeros.
yeah, you told me about this one. Now we're shifting over to you because I need to know about that the one thing you were talking about, the alien thing, not the bugs, the alien thing you were talking about.
The aliens, the bugs, the four different aliens that the government introduced to us.
Yes, that.
Said that they found them all in the crash light landing. That shit's hilarious.
Let's talk about that because like I'm really curious about that.
Apparently, we got ones that are like insects, insectoids, or some shit like that, or some that are like, white, blonde hair, blue eyes, fucking animal hybridoids, and then the reptilians and shit. Supposedly,
So go back to the blonde hair blue. Are you saying? Did you basically just describe a human?
I mean, in a sense, that's what it looks like. But like, they're taller. Their figures are a little bit more different. They're like a little different, but in a sense, yeah, they look just like humans.
I don't really have much to say because like you could announce so many things to the people and then try to disclose the information. Like y'all got the cure for the C word, but we just gonna pretend like that didn't. That's like the one thing about this year that's been fucking me up. They admitted there's cures for it, and no one has said shit about that.
A patient cure is a customer loss.
Yeah. Why would they give you a cure when they make more money off you being sick?
No. You're not wrong, but my thing, what I'm explaining is that got announced because that was like a theory of mine I've had since a kid that there have
Like I just, well, yeah,
There has
so
to be a
so
cure.
right.
there is a cure.
Everything's well for the most part has been explored except for the ocean.
Yeah.
Right.
We had a funny cure by now. Something had to
No,
be out there.
there's 1,000% been a cure by now. I'm like, you got to think about it like this. You know,
I mean,
it's the
Magic
pharmaceutical
Johnson.
business. Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. It's the pharmaceutical business.
Here,
Like,
hold on. Hear me
it's one
out.
of the biggest things in the world. If they really wanted to cure it and help humanity, they would have cured and actually helped humanity. The pharmaceutical business is not nowhere near helping humanity. It's not a health
Dog. Wait,
industry. It's a fucking industry that's
no.
killing
I,
your generations and mutating your DNA.
dog, that's not what I'm saying though. I get that. I understand that. The part that I'm not fathoming because it's been fucking with me is it was announced that there is, right? There's multiple different ones. But
Yeah.
it has not at all been talked about because I guess the whole Epstein files thing took over a lot big, it was a bit more bigger, which I understand. And then, we
You,
have this
you gotta
fucking
understand, there's a lot of things that
hold on.
happen that hasn't been talked about.
Hold on. Let me finish. Let me bear with me. I know I need a moment, but just bear with me. And it's really fucking. I'm basically giving a message out there. Is what I'm trying to do here. But it's basically fucking with me because like we don't went from all this bullshit that should have fixed a lot of problems, but these problems are still not fixed.
Because they're creating more problems than they
And
are fixing them. They try to present what they have as a fixed problem, but yet instead of just doing more research or whatever, they say, fuck it, push it. We need to put it out there. Who gives a fuck about the repercussions? Let the future generation figure it out. We're not going to be around for it.
stop. Again, I'm giving out a message to people, like how you said you've been wanting to do.
Mm-hmm.
So what I'm saying is, shit's happened. The shit's still going on. No one's fucking. It's barely talked about. But we're more worried about on this planet if Megan Thee Stallion gets cheated on. Now I'm not saying, you know.
Say with your chest, little ass nigga.
You know what? This is the rage baiting shit we be talking about with you, dog. You say you don't do it, but that right there.
I like you needed some motivational words of confidence, be said.
Don't you ever call me that shit again. But what I'm trying to say this and not make it seem like I'm an asshole. But you know me, I really don't give a fuck about feelings all like that. But so you're stupid. Like,
Who you calling stupid? You gotta be specific. They're stupid.
do the fuck else. The shit that we should be concerned about, we're fucking not. I gotta hear it constantly all over my social media. Here's one thing that started to irritate me because Instagram and TikTok is gonna make me delete their fucking apps. If I have to open my fucking social media one more fucking time and hear somebody around my age go off on a whole older generation about why are y'all always complaining about y'all can't do this, y'all can't do that, y'all can't, concerts are not, no one's attending concerts and a lot of musicians have to cancel it. Bitch, I have to live. Do you not see the shit that's going on I gotta live in? This is basically what they explaining. Do you not see? How much is gas where you live at? Tell me. I only got one spot that's super fucking cheap. And it's cheap, but the shit still hurts my pockets.
Gas is high everywhere. Almost
Tell me
$5.
how much you gotta spend for food.
It's everywhere. It's high everywhere.
No, I'm asking the people that think Gen Z, because
No, I'm just saying, I'm just like, like it's high everywhere. It's
high
ridiculous.
everywhere, but the ones that are
And
complaining
it's
about
the
us
more you
being lazy.
complain, yeah, it's not more so complaining, it's just like You create problems,
And
and
you
if
expect
you're
us to
if
fix
you
it.
and you bend over for it and just say, okay, yeah, I'll do that. Regardless, it's gonna
It's like being
just
a
say like the
fucking.
whole gas thing, right? Everyone just says, yeah, okay. We'll say okay to 450. The fact that they can drop the gas to 350 or 250, they won't because no one's complaining about it. Everyone just got settled and bent over to 450.
It's just shit like
Like you gotta
that.
understand, we have problems created by other humans. These aren't problems created by the divine. This isn't problems created by like galactic disasters. Like we have problems created by other humans. I
You
want
know,
everyone to understand that. Like these are problems that we don't have to deal with, that leaders choose to fight over. And I always feel like this: if you're a leader and if you're willing to fight, you should be the one on the front lines. Show us leader against leader. Let's see who actually fucking wins. And if we believe in what the fuck our leader is saying, yeah, we'll back him. If not, he could be on the front lines by his fucking self. Because at the end of the day, a leader is to help his people, not to harm them, not to put them at risk, not to put them in danger, not to ask them to commit danger or anything like that. I understand certain things have to be done, but at the same time, it's also good to be vocal. Tell your people, hey,
No,
this is what's going on. You
I'm
know?
more mad that he's talking about saying how he's keeping a nuke out of somebody's out of the hands, but in reality, a lot of enemies of ours has nukes, but we didn't really do
Yeah.
anything about it.
Yeah. Everybody has nukes. Everybody has nukes.
you're more concerned
Like
about a
that's
nuke,
like
but
like
finances isn't a problem for you.
like nukes should not be the first thing on the mind when everybody has nukes. Like I don't give a fuck about other countries. Let's worry about here first. You know, let's not try to harm anything. Like your people are starving. Like you are on the bridge of becoming worse than third world countries. Like where you have some parts of your state that don't have drinking water. Some parts of your state that are losing drinking water. You are letting data centers overtake. You're letting business overrun America, not even for the people. Like, if you are for the people, then be for the people. You know, don't be for the business. If a business person wants to say something, you got to always think about how is this going to affect my people? Because you ain't got no business if you ain't got no people. Like, that's the first thing right there. You know? But hey, as being you leave it like when you have a chance to leave your legacy of being something great, you know, I understand you got to go through certain things, but is it worth? I feel like it's worth taking that chance. Hey, I tried to change things. I tried to do this. Tried to do that. Ah, this is for all leaders all across the world. Honestly,
We're just gonna leave it at that for you people. We tried not to venture into this, but like I was just I felt like I needed to get something off my chest. I really felt like I had to get something off my chest, so I just wanted to do that.
Benny had a load on his chest he had to get off.
But to kind of switch even more topics and lead in, go read issue 1 of Absolute Green Arrow because you'll see why people don't like the rich and why they believe certain things should happen to the rich, like that happens to.
Oh, they finally released them.
Oh, I read that shit. Now I'm gonna say this.
So now, what's the difference? Is Oliver rich or is he poor?
I died. I'm a little stoked, so you got to give me a minute. But I will say this. The number one thing that people piss me off with when it comes to Green Arrow. What now, bitches? What now? Huh? Fuck y'all gotta say now, huh? What the fuck y'all gotta say now?
I like Green Arrow.
You think Batman beating that? Huh? Fuckers.
Yes.
Shut up.
I believe Batman could be anybody.
It's you. It's you. It's you. It's always you. You rage bait me the most. He understands how much I love Green Arrow because that's my favorite DC hero. You just always know how to rage bait me about him.
No.
Quit fucking with me in Green Arrow, people. Quit
I
acting
love
like
Green
him and
Arrow.
Batman can't go toe to toe.
I ain't never said he can't go toe to toe,
No,
but in
that's what
ultimate,
majority always people go. Oh, Batman will whoop Green Arrow's ass, no problem. Green Arrow can't hold himself
I'm
up in
not.
a fight.
I'm not saying Batman will go unscathed, but Batman will win.
Sure. Batman will win. Okay. All right. Now, before I'm gonna let that go. Just had to get that off my chest. But
I
100%
got something.
go for all the people that love the Absolute Universe. Go read that fucking comic. It's good. It's real good. I do have another thing I want to say too. If you're a nerd, and hear me out, and you're out and about getting to know somebody on a date, please, by all means, don't say no fuck shit. Don't say no fuck shit. You don't go get to know somebody, and then when you ask them, hey, what's your favorite anime? And they tell you My Hero Academia. Oh my god, of course you will. Like, don't do that shit. Please don't do that shit. You making it a little difficult for me out here. I already got to deal with fucking light skin allegations. What more did y'all need to add on? Just be politer about it. Please just be politer about it. I don't know if Aeon and DPO have something to add on to that, but that's all I have to say right there for now.
Maybe you, man.
But for today, since we are getting down to that time and we're here, shit, almost lost my train of thought. We're here at the end. Let's get on down into the stoner questions. Now, usually we'll watch a video to kind of give us a good laugh, but in these starter questions, they're going to be a little bit of a rapid fire one because I got a couple here that I actually saved for this. So first stoner's question: how do you guys feel we got closer to the technology of the men in black?
I got a few things I could forget.
We all have a few things we forget, and the fact he knew what I was talking about, but I couldn't name the device is awesome. DPO.
I don't know. I mean, I would use it against other people, but really for myself, I don't know, man. Like, yeah, there was stuff like at one point I wanted to forget, but I'm actually at a point now where I'm kind of happy I remember everything because it made me to who I am right now.
You know,
Without those
I'll do
memories,
some diabolical shit with that.
This man will be
Touch,
somewhere, had let out a fart that almost turned into his shit. Now everybody look at him.
no, like for
Flash.
example, no, for example, vigorously and diabolically touch that Vinny in more ways than one,
What the
and then
fuck?
bam, flash. You will never,
hey,
Hold on, wait a minute. Why the fuck me?
never know. Just do. You thought you knew,
you
man. Like,
you will never
why are you doing?
know.
Like, well, why are you doing this? This isn't the first time. What? What do you mean this isn't the first time?
Why me?
Start showing them pictures and videos. Like, oh my god, what is this?
Damn it.
Why am I getting raped?
Don't worry about it. Won't be the first. Won't be the last.
Just next question. Next stoner question. I gotta recuperate fast here because like, how would you feel if we had brain chip implants could be soon and could give us godlike powers?
I don't know about that.
Well, apparently Elon Musk has had was in an interview Mister, I didn't throw up the Nazis. Yeah, sure you didn't, bitch.
You gotta think about it,
I
right? If
wouldn't
it's
be a
giving you
hero.
godlike
I would
power,
not be a hero.
like if it's giving you godlike powers, right? So like, what if a nice amount of electricity or voltage or amperage goes like through you, right? It fuck haywires the chips. Then what? Fuck.
You'll have a
Just
fucking
fuck.
hear me out, right? I was thinking about this as you asked. I literally thought that was like the first thing I thought of when I thought of it. I'm like, what if someone got electrocuted or just lightning strikes and that chip is there? Would they have a fucking Dr. Octopus moment?
More likely. And that probably happen more often than you think. Some will probably have like a Dr. Octopus moment. Some will probably just straight up die.
Yeah, I want to save the world.
Like it was that, and I'm like, why we trying to push closer to cyberpunk? But hey, that's just me, right?
That's pretty much what they're trying to do. Have cybernetics to be a part of human, just to make the human body a little bit more stronger, as they would say.
All right, so now the next question is like vampire theories. So it's just two. What if, and I heard this, what if vampires were lied about, made a false statement about garlic, which is true in a sense, but also invented welcome mats?
Repeat the question.
What if vampires created the false statement about them not liking garlic and also are the reason we have welcome mats?
Be diabolical. I
The,
mean, good for them.
the garlic one makes sense because technically they're not allergic to garlic. So it's this guy I
What
follow
if they use garlic just to spicing up the blood just for them
that
just to have some flavor?
that's
He was
what
like,
it is. Dude
Like,
said,
it's
what
like
if
they were
they
like,
just lied to us
that's their
about
favorite.
garlic?
That's their favorite seasoning or some shit.
Exactly. Garlic is just how they season us before they drink our blood and kill us. Now the welcome back thing threw me off because remember sinners went and taught or retaught to some what an old revenant was, and you had to welcome them into the house before they could try to kill you because they couldn't go in your house and kill you. I still think it's like that. They said, what if a vampire came up with the idea of a welcome mat just so they can just get into the house no problem?
Walk right in. What are you doing in here? It said, "Welcome."
Just you chilling. You could be chilling on a couch, you watching whatever. Dude just standing in the corner of your room. You're like, what the fuck is you? Shirley? Is that you? He just looks at you. Who the fuck is
The
Shirley?
whole thing. Why would vampires like? What if like it would be smart for vampires to pretty much like have a human person go into random people's houses and then invite them in.
But that one's not good enough for you?
Well,
Can it
no,
not do
because
that?
because the human wasn't invited in. The human broke into the house. Therefore, that's not his house. I mean, it's not like he was running from something or doing anything like that. His intentions was still bad. Like, so he still
you're
had an
asking if they
intention
could
of
do. See,
breaking into someone's house. Unlike, like in Sinners, they went to an abandoned farm. Nobody was there. Like that, to their knowledge, belonged to
I mean,
nobody.
that's
They
the
thought
well, in
like
Sinners,
they didn't
technically
think it was.
they owned the building. They had paid for the building
Oh,
also. Technically it was theirs. So
there you
technically,
go.
but you also got to think about it. Technically, they could have welcomed whoever back in. Remember, Cornbread welcomed
No,
what's her name back in.
but he's saying, say if a burglar breaks into your house and then
not a
invites them in.
burglar. I'm talking about human.
Well,
I mean, why wouldn't it? I mean, he's human. He's a living. He living invited him in.
you're saying what if the vampire hires a human to break into somebody's house and then invites him in? Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what you were saying, right?
Yeah, like
like he
you
hires a
know,
human. He has a human working for him and has him
Yeah.
go to houses just
Yeah.
just to have him come back out and invite him in to the house so he can eat and feed. Now, and Aeon was asking, would it work? I'm like, technically, yeah, but then it would get, in my opinion, it would get fucking draining because now think about it. You got to start with everybody that you love and hold dear Or you could just be an evil fuck like me and just go after everybody you don't like, and you got a hit list for. Not saying I have a hit list, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, I guess in technical terms you kind of could, but
then the problem becomes, and hear me out. It's still like double-edged sword, catch-22. If you go for the loved ones, no matter how many people you have that maybe you don't like or maybe you care about, you're gonna end up running out, and you're gonna have to get to the point of like, damn, I really gotta start constantly meeting new people and having them killed.
hey man, 8 something billion people in the world.
But
that should be real friendly.
I feel like the real drainage is like the person, the human that has the deal. It's just like, damn, I'm a murderer technically by association. Like, you got to live with the fact this dude's got to be going through something, living with the fact that
I mean, if I was a vampire and I threatened, say either go in his house, invite me in, or right here and now, which one would you pick?
I mean, think about it like this though. What if the vampire was like a plumber and or electrician?
See, here's the thing though, because some people not gonna think
they're technically already being invited out because you're there to fix the plumbing. You're there,
right? But imagine how many jobs you gotta lose, and some people not gonna think about this. And hear me out, because imagine this in a movie, right? They have the whole
yes and no, because like you could choose to kill, or that could just be a feeding spot.
I'm trying to make a joke here. You fucking interrupting. Imagine this put in the movie, right? They're gonna go with this option. I just know it. You're in the movie. All right, let's say that Aeon's the vampire, DPO's the human that's stuck in a contract. I'm the fucking plumber, right? He calls a plumber to come in and actually fix something because he needs something fixed. They're gonna have this in this movie. The fucking person lets the fucking vampire eat the plumber before actually getting the object they needed fixed.
Yeah, I was thinking more so, what if the vampire was the plumber and or electrician? You were kind of already inviting them in your house.
See, that would be a smart move for a vampire.
That's what I said.
I got a little bit interrupted there. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I heard what you said, but I just wanted to add that in as a joke because I'm like, imagine instead they did that for the vampire to feed. Like, the vampire didn't think, hey, let me be somebody that actually can go into these homes. You know, it'd be even worse for a vampire to be a fucking real estate agent. Think about it.
You'll always have new houses.
But you'll always have new houses, trust me. But like, how long until you kill the victims that moved in the house?
You just gotta have your meal plan worked out before you kill the victim in the house. You already gotta have another person ready to buy that house or ready to move in or looking at it.
My other thing is, what if they just have a house that's their nest that they always put up every once in a while? Like, hey, this place is for sale. Hey, come check out this place. And that's just how they get people.
Listen, man, there's multiple ways you can do it.
But all right, I'm being summoned. So with that, we hope you all enjoy, had fun, chilling, vibing with us. You know, smoking a joint, smoking a blunt, smoking a bowl, hitting the bong, whatever it may be. And join us for a whole new episode of the podcast, which we'll title Truth and Theories. But I'm gonna make this one super quick because I am being summoned. With that, as DPO would say, we hope you have a wonderful evening, morning, afternoon, wherever your time zone is. We love and appreciate you guys. Catch you all in the next one. We'll catch you all in the next checkpoint. So, deuces. We're out.
Deuces.
Gotcha.
So let me break it all down for you. I ain't never giving up, I ain't never giving up. I'm taking that crown from you. I ain't worried about you.